Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our MM7 completionist run. Now in this episode, we are poised to launch ourselves into the endgame. This is going to... like, arguably we're already in it, but I consider this to be the trigger for the final set of story quests in the game. And we are going to do that in this episode, but we've got a few other things to do first. Right now it is 10:57 p.m., which not great, because we want to do some training. We, if I recall correctly, have a couple levels to gain. We're not far from gaining the level after that, but I think these levels are going to be enough. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the tavern. This is the tavern, right? Yes, Griffin's Rest.
Come in. Enjoy your
We'll rest for the night. We'll patronize the establishment rather than just resting ourselves. You gotta support the local economy and all that. And now we're gonna go to Celeste, and once again, the idea with training is to cause as much time as possible to elapse. One thing, however, that I'm going to do is... I've been lugging around these rejuve potions for a while, and I might as well give them to our characters. You've gotten rid of your magical aging, and... now, so have you. We are all... God, these guys are so young. Like the... I don't even want to talk about how old I am, but yeah, let's just drop that conversation topic right there. Okay. So again, the idea behind doing it this way is to cause as much time as possible to elapse. Now, I'm overdoing a little bit by leaving in between every single training session, but the reason I'm doing it is because this will guarantee beyond any doubt that the training time, which is about one in-game week, is going to elapse every single time, whereas if you do training while you're still in the same session, sometimes you can train a bunch of times. Like, some instances of training won't cause that time to elapse, is the way to put it. Now, why did I bother to go and do all of that? Well, the reason is... let me actually cast my spells. Let's just do it that way, why not? Was there a spell I wanted you to cast? Well, you know, Flight, but we can't cast it right now. Well, actually we can. We can just drop down. And everyone's gonna yell for a bit before they realize that they can fly, and let's cast Hour of Power. We'll even cast Day of Protection. Usually I would have gotten Alexis to cast Wizard Eye, but that's not really necessary because Wizard Eye, as it turns out, is part of the collection of spells that you get by casting Day of Protection. Now, again, to beat a thoroughly dead horse, the point of causing all that time to elapse was to see if... oh no, oh my god, I messed up. I messed up badly. Okay, I'm gonna have to load my game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load from before I ever went to Celeste. So let's... God, this is... I'm tempted to just scrap this and start the episode all over again, but you know what? It's okay. We can do this. For one thing, now I know where this N is. We'll go there. We'll... instead of me, like an idiot, going to do training, I'm going to renew my portals first. So I will be back once they are all done, alright? So I will see you guys shortly. Alright, final beacon is about to be set. And as soon as Alexis is ready, we're gonna portal on back to Celeste and do this entire thing all over again. One thing I will mention is I think I'm gonna keep this beacon in this corner free. So I had it set at the Titan Stronghold. That way I could get back there quicker when I was doing my selling, when we were last there, last episode. And I would rather have that as an option. So these ones are going to be in places that don't have town portals. And I could put this one back in the pit, but that's really not necessary. I think at this point, even if the pit resets, we're strong enough now that we can just fight our way through, or we can use invisibility now that having cleared it once, we don't need to fight through it anymore. So we've got our options. But for now, it's like this beacon is gonna expire long before the Titan Stronghold resets. I'm pretty sure it's on like a 2-year timer or something like that. So we're just gonna let this beacon lapse, or if we find some other like tunnels to Eoful or something like that, then we'll do something with it then. Okay, so with that needlessly long explanation, gonna go back to Celeste, and now finally gonna do our training. Okay, I think we're back in control. This episode was in danger of going off the rails, but I think
best training in the land. Brilliant.
I think we've salvaged it.
Training. Brilliant. Brilliant.
All right.
Best train. Brilliant.
Couple more. Oh.
Best train. Brilliant.
Couple more.
Best train. Brilliant. Best training. Brilliant.
All right. Still above 1 million, even after all that training. Now, what was I doing with you? I was just doing some Arms Master. Put 1 point in there, and want to keep it above 60. Reasons that I've already gone over, and I think we're gonna raise Arms Master and Dagger evenly for the rest of it for you. So 1 point there, and then the next points we have to spare are gonna go into Dagger. You were just putting points into Light Magic, and you, of course, were bumping up your Water Magic. That's good. Okay, now let us save the game, and now let's cast our buffs. Day of the Gods. Now let's drop down. Cast Flight. And now let's do this episode the way I had envisioned it was gonna go. Alright. I'll wait for us to get our buffs cast, because if my calculations are correct, then I think even Morn Island should have reset. Of course, if we get there and it hasn't reset, I'm gonna look really dumb, but I think it has. Either that or I can't count. We'll settle that debate pretty shortly by doing this, by recalling our beacon. And right now, the beacon not only is a beacon to a place, but this thing essentially is a screenshot of what you were looking at when you cast that beacon. So right now we see dead skeletons. If we go there... Oh no, they're still dead! Oh no. Oh no. Was I slightly off? Well, before we panic, let's check Avli. Here we go. Okay, maybe I wasn't thinking of Evermore. Maybe I was thinking of Avli. Now we know Avli has I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I had done my calculations. I Like, it's been a couple days since I've played, and my memory isn't great, and I'm playing another game. And listen, it's a whole thing. The point is, I was actually right, even though I looked a bit stupid there for a couple minutes. So what was the point of this exercise? Well, it's because so Avli and Even Morn are the two places that have those challenge pedestals where if you beat the challenge by having a high enough stat, you get free skill points. And there are two variants of those. We've talked about this. There are contests where you've got to beat a check of 50 and then you get 5 skill points. And then there are tests where you've got to beat a check of 100 in exchange for 7 skill points. Now, we've done every single contest and almost every single test. There's only one left. That is the test of speed. Now, I'm flying over there, but most likely I'm gonna have to off-screen this like I did with the final test. Oh man, I should have set my beacon in front of this pedestal, you know, it would have saved so much time. But can't be helped. Hey, look at that! Oh my god, okay. Episode salvaged. The first one we got on camera, no skipping required, was the one we needed. I'm just gonna kill these wyverns just because I don't want them bothering us. Some of them do have annoying one-hit KO abilities. I don't know if where's that spell? The body magic spell. I don't know if protection from magic is gonna help because it stops you from death and eradication, but I don't know if it stops you from being knocked unconscious. You know, like the way the werewolves did in Might and Magic VII, and I think that might be what the high tier wyverns do. But you know, in either event, it's a moot point, cause we killed them without incident, and now we can finally do this. Get our 7 skill points. Whew, okay, and now what I do is I get my notebook, which I had prepared ahead of time this time, and I cross out the test of speed, and we're done. We are finally done with these. We no longer have to worry about you know, wasting time to get areas to reset. Like, if areas reset on their own, then of course, if they're worth doing, like if it's the Titan Stronghold, for instance, I'll go ahead and do those, but we are done farming these things, and it feels pretty darn good. Now, has that given us something we can... You know what, no, I'll wait until we gain another level. Did those wyverns give us enough experience? No. And I don't think we really need to level up right now. Now, what we do is we go to the pit. Oh no! This is the worst! The pit has reset! This episode just took a major nosedive. Okay, let's... I really don't want to deal with those jokers. I know I just said, oh, we're strong, we can fight them, but I really hate fighting them. So what I'm gonna do is... Actually, no, we can't, because our person who casts invisibility is also our person who does the town portaling. So we cast this, but the moment she casts anything, it's gonna void our invisibility. Just to prove my point. So yeah, let's save over there. You cast any sort of spell, let's say town portal, to even before we pick a destination, it's avoided that. The worst. So I guess we are gonna have to fight at least a little bit. At least a bit. So let's go to the pit. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay. Okay, let's... How are we gonna deal with this? Should we have killed Tolworthy before we... got involved in this garbage? Okay. Let's go to the pit and...
Ew. What's that smell?
Okay, let's try and go to the back. Okay, so they... Let's kill these liches. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think anyone can see us right now. Let me save my game here. Oh no, there's somebody there. There's somebody there. And like these jokers can just walk freely on this lava,
But I need it fixed.
which is just a bunch of garbage. We're gonna have to cast regeneration. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. Ugh. Oh man. We're gonna have to cast a beacon somewhere here, because I don't want to have to deal with this nonsense every time I come back to this place. And although we're not gonna have to come back, we've already gotten the obelisk. This is exactly why I got the obelisk. Just to spare me from this headache. Alright, now can we cast invisibility? Can we do it? Come on, man. Get the heck. Oh, we can't even rest. Maybe if we can rest, then it'll allow us to cast the invisibility. Oh boy, this is all...
It doesn't even hurt.
And the glitchy lava as well, where you don't even have to actually... You don't even have to touch it before you start taking quote-unquote burning damage or whatever the hell the game thinks it's doing, but isn't really doing in any sort of logical way. Alright. Goblins.
It doesn't even hurt. But I need it fixed.
Yeah, okay, apparently somehow we took more lava damage there. Oh, these Queens of the Dead are a major pain. Alright. There... Yeah, we're gonna have to just buckle down and take these guys out. Looks like we've killed most of the annoying enemies. Now all we need to do is just a bit of cleanup duty. Another goblin. And now I think we should be good if we go back here. The game is allowing us to rest, but is it gonna allow us to cast invisibility is the big question. Are you actually serious? Okay. Why are you not letting us? Is it because there's somebody back here? It's because there's somebody back here. So let's deal with these guys. These
But I need it fixed.
vampires. Okay.
But I need it
The world is a vampire. Okay, hang on. I think I might have accidentally killed a civilian. No, that civilian is still friendly, so we haven't. Maybe I should give up on my goal of not killing civilians. No, we've got to. We're playing light side. We've got to roleplay properly. We're gonna not kill civilians. Oh, what do you get lost? Too easy. I think if we kill these guys.
It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt.
Okay. Here we go, maybe now? Oh my god, are you serious? We just need to be far enough away from enemies that this light turns green. Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right. So it's just let's not lose our composure. All right. We're not gonna let this place break us. We're better than that. All we needed was one good melee hit to knock her down. All right. Here we go. Now things are looking up. Now we cast invisibility. Now all we have to do is make sure that we don't accidentally bump into anyone. Okay. Actually, hang on. Isn't Tolbert's house right here? So in Celeste, there were a bunch of hostels where the light side quest givers were, and these houses are also hostels, I think, yes. But inside them are what would have been the dark side quest givers if we had gone down the dark side path, which I usually go down because I think it's more fun, and the stepping stone quests are less annoying. But this time, you know, we're doing it light side, so that's how we're playing things. One of these houses is going to be Tolberti. Maybe this one? Come on.
I think it's time to leave.
Here we go, the unassuming home of someone unimportant. Or at least someone who wishes to appear that way. We go inside, we are
Let's go.
still invisible, which is good. Which is very, very good. Yeah, Tolberti just walking around, not a care in the world. Let's murder him.
Ow!
It doesn't even hurt.
Ah, what a screw.
Ow! Ow!
Wait, what was that? As long as it wasn't magical aging, that's fine. So we killed Tolberti. Okay. Oh no, they're magically aged. That's because I haven't given them the rejuve potions. That's okay. Panicked there for a second, but it's fine. Everyone's still okay. That's good. Alright, now the quote-unquote dungeon, the small house, is now officially clear with the death of the one hostile creature inside. That is Tolberti. We killed him and we got a cube. Looks kind of cool.
I can't identify
And
this.
we got a
That's it?
pistol. Alright.
I can't use
A
that.
blaster. Alright, we'll have you hold on to it as well as the cube. And we're just gonna take a walk around. I don't remember much about this place, except that obviously there's some sort of secret door situation going on. Probably not even a secret door, just a fully open passageway that you can walk inside, and then you can go up and down. But there's a blue dot on the map over here, indicating a chest. Our dude, the Disarm Trap Grandmaster, opens it. What do we get? Spell scroll. That's garbage. Spell scroll, slightly less garbage. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? Is that seriously it? I mean, those aren't bad spells to find. Like, if you find them when you're level 5, but for us, it's a tad underwhelming. That's just how I'm gonna put that. And you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast invisibility again. We're done with this place, but I'm thinking ahead to when I do my obelisk episode, and I really don't want to deal with these hostiles again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the place where the obelisk is. I think that's this one. We're gonna as happy as I was that we now had a free beacon, it's no longer free because with the resetting of this awful, awful place, we're gonna have to set a beacon there. At least until I'm done with that episode. Alright, I don't want to deal with this garbage again. Let's cast invisibility. I don't know why I lost invisibility along the way. Now we got a speaker for the dead over there. We got a civilian. Oh, we don't even need to be in this this part of the map. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load my game. Because sometimes it gets a bit buggy with civilians turning hostile from you killing other creatures that are already hostile to you. And I'm not a fan of that. It definitely happened when we were clearing the pit. Right now, this is where we're throwing down our beacon. Alright. I'm just gonna... avoiding everyone. I'm gonna go straight here, here. Oh god, okay. Just out of my way, everyone. Oh, what? Excuse me? How does this... Okay. This is the way that you get there. And I'm gonna throw down... Ooh, nearly walked into that dude. I'm gonna just throw down my beacon right here in front of this obelisk. So that seems like a good idea to me. Goodbye, Titan Stronghold. And...
But I need it fixed.
looks like we can take down the vampires without it
What a scratch.
But I need it fixed.
without making the civilians upset. You know what, let's... hang on, I need to cast Torchlight. It's really dark. How do I get back up there? The place where I jumped from. Or are you guys gonna come down to join us? 'Cause if I can help it, I would like to be... Oh, hey!
It doesn't even hurt.
Excuse me? Our jump wasn't quite... You know what? I really don't care. I really don't care. You guys can be up there growling all you want. I'm done with you jokers. Alright, now we're done. We're ready to train again, but we're not going to do that just yet. Now we're done with the main quest that we had to do. We killed Tolbert. We're going to hand it in shortly, but before that, I've got one final thing to do, and this is probably going to seem like the weirdest thing of all. We're going to go to Harmondale. I think Harmondale is one of those places that has a town hall in it. It's too late today. We're going to have to rest until the morning. I think that's the town hall. Harmondale Town Hall. Just, oh, it's still open. It's still open. Okay, okay, good. Still open. Good. So I'm gonna load my autosave. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna go to this place a few times. Fire Elemental. And we're gonna keep going there until until we find a bounty that we can actually easily do. You know, and the way to do it would be to save right outside. Save there, and just make sure. Yeah, we do have the correct one. All right. Oh man, we were just fighting specters. Hang on. There's gonna be specters in the Barrow Downs, right? Right? Yeah, of course there's gonna be specters here. We just need to fly around until we find these guys, and they're easy to sift from the rest of the enemies if you're flying, because they can also fly. So they will rise above the ground, and then you'll be able to see them. Ah, here we go. Spectre dead. Alright. Spectre is dead. Don't want to use a beacon. I want a town portal. Back to Harmondale. Now, what was the point of this exercise? Well, just give me a moment. Let us get back to the town hall. The point of that whole exercise was to complete a bounty. For that, we got 1,300 gold. We also got a small amount of reputation, which is like a pointless stat that really doesn't even need to exist. But the main reason I did that was that now we can say that we did a bounty. And it should show up at the bottom. Hang on. Collected 1,300 in bounties. So we've done the bare minimum to get it put on our character sheets, and that's all we wanted. Okay. Final thing for this episode involves us going to the Tularean Forest. This is the last loose end. We're gonna go to a dungeon up here called Clanker's Laboratory, which would have been a required place to go to if we were on the evil path, but because we're on the good path, nobody will ever send us there, and it's got some decent stuff in there, so we're gonna clear it out. Ooh, the Tularean place was also a place you could have farmed for contests, but those days are behind us, so let's not even worry about it. Of course, these trees that were once hostile are friendly. No less terrifying, though, especially those weird faces and especially those teeth that they have. But yeah, let's not look too closely at them. Let's just try and find the entrance to this place. It seems like we gotta go down, probably, maybe. Or do you start down and then go up? That might be it. I might have short-circuited the process a little by flying here. So I took a staircase and I went up, and hang on, this is... Oh no, I guess that's to access the bridge. Here is the... What? Archibald Ironfist? I've given up the conquest business. Your former allies have abandoned you. Okay, that's very sad for you. Okay. We have the smell of fate about us. It's the name of the cologne I'm wearing. Okay, that's nice. We can't enter Clanker's lab? Oh man, I'm so used to going inside this place because I usually play dark side. Ah, that's really annoying. Oh man, it's such a letdown. I'm gonna check in between episodes to see if there's a way for light side characters to go inside Clanker's lab, but there might not be. Might not be the case. Alright, so on that hugely disappointing and anticlimactic note, let's go back to Celeste. And let us very grumpily hand in this quest. And get our reward for it. Oh well. I tried. Oh, that's Resurrectra. This is Robert, right? Oh, no! Come on. Man. Come on. Oh, something eliminated all of Serena's spell points. It must have been a status effect from some enemy she was fighting. Okay, let's not dwell on that. She's slowly getting her mana regenerated. This is good for her. And now let's not fall to the ground. I blame these guys. They were probably getting in my way. I blame the fact that, like, why not just have this place paved over? So pointless. I got tired of this floating in the sky gimmick pretty quickly. Alright, let me just save the game over this slot. And now let's hand in this quest. He takes the cube. I don't think we got any gold for it, but I think we got some experience. And Resurrectra has our next mission. We're not gonna get that mission just yet. We're gonna do that in a future episode. Not the next episode, but a future episode, because next episode we're gonna do something else that's been overdue for a long time. But yes, I think that's gonna be all for this episode. Weird one, but this was really just about making sure we got all of the all the little things done, the little things that would have been like annoying to have left undone if we were into the end game and then have to go back and do them then. Best to get them out of the way now. So we did them in the same episode where we killed Tolberti, because of course killing him was a trivial 10-second task. So we took advantage of that to get the rest of our chores crossed out. But yes, that's what we did in this episode. Next episode, as I mentioned, gonna be a bit of a special one. Gonna be a chill one. It's not gonna be stressful, but yes, it's gonna be fun, I think. But yes, without dragging things on too much longer, it is time to call this episode to a close. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. So until then, take care.